I wasn't going to go live, but I decided to go ahead because I need to get my watch hours up to get monetized. So figured I'd bring one quick baseball game before I go to bed today because I am kind of tired from work. So yeah, there's that. But man, I tell you what, we won a basketball game last night with the Bulls, and it was one of the best teams in the league, the Lakers. That's awesome. And I hope we get this win, series win with the Astros. I do, because we need it. We definitely need a series win against a winning squad. Wow, this has been slow. Okay, with a winning squad too. So appreciate everybody that joins me here. I appreciate all the new subscribers I got today. Like I said, I'm just trying to get those watch hours up. So if you have spare time and you want to binge watch my stuff, it would be much appreciated, because that's the only way I can get monetized is hit 4,000 watch hours, and I'm at like 2,200 right now. It's a long process, buddy. It is. So we're getting ready for Rockies at Astros, Game 3 of a 1-1 series. And this will be all I'll do today. I'm tired. I wasn't even going to do this, but I didn't really have nothing else to do, so I'm doing it. Alright, post. Appreciate everybody that joins me here, like I said, and everybody that subscribed today. I got 20-something subscribers today in one day. That's so awesome. I appreciate that so much, guys. And we get set. I'm tired today, so my announcing will be a little off. I'm just real tired. Working 6 to 6, 5 days a week, and then you get to Thursday and Friday, and you're like, oh, it's rough. It's a rough job. It's a lot of heavy coffee bags, stuff like that, and I hope one day this YouTube thing takes off, and I don't even have to worry about doing that no more. I'm just sharing it out real quick, guys, and then we'll get into the season stats and the game and all that stuff. So let me switch my accounts real quick and get ready to rock and roll. Alright, so I can share it to that now. Go back into my YouTube. It's a slow process sharing. I lose a lot of viewers during sharing moments, but I have to do it because I gotta let people that are on Facebook know, because they don't follow YouTube. So I'm not scheduling a post, just post it, dude. Alright, so it's all posted up, and my voice is on, and we are ready to go. Appreciate all you guys. It means the world to me that I get that many subscribers in one day. What's really cool is that my wife on her Facebook page, Amanda Massengill, she got like 40-something subscribers today or something like that. So it's really kind of cool. We're both trying to make it, and I'm really proud of her for that. I really am. I hope that we all could make it together. So let's give it a shot, guys. It's time for Antonio Sensatella, who's 3-1 this season. Not a bad record, with a 3.92 ERA, taking on a 3-3 Kevin Gossman. He's a heck of a pitcher, and he's tough. So it's not going to be an easy victory by any means. Remember, the first pitcher in this series was your Giddy. He shut us out. We lost 10-0. Then we had Jose Barrios pitch his own shutout, and we beat them 4-0 in the second game. So let's see what happens in this game. So let's go through the statistics right now real quick. Loreno and well, that's our statistics. What about league leaders? There we go. We have Ryan McMahon in the top of the batting average. He's also top 2 in hits. And then we have Marcus Semien at bats. He's top. Doubles, I don't see any Rockies. I don't see any Rockies all the way down here. Number 22 is Kyle Schwarber. He has had a lot of doubles this season for our team. And then triples, I don't think we have anybody up here for triples. Have we even had one? Yeah, Marcus Semien. He did most of those with the Blue Jays, I'm sure. Home runs, would be the best home run hitter we got is Marcus Semien. He's got 10 this season, which is 8 behind Austin Riley from the Atlanta Braves. That is wild. That's a lot of home runs for such an early portion of the season. RBIs go to, do we have any Rockies? Number 17 is Ramon Loreno. That's a pretty good stat. So that's kind of what's going on in the league right now. As far as our standings, we're still 4th in the NL West. We're behind. We're tied. We're close to the Giants. We're 1 game behind. And the Diamondbacks, they're tied for 2nd, and then the Dodgers, of course, are. Hey, what's up, Liam? How you doing, buddy? Good. I'm glad you came by. Appreciate that. The Dodgers are 25-10. They're going to be almost impossible to catch. So what we're trying to do is, first of all, get to 500. That's our first goal. Our second goal would be get a our second goal after getting to 500 is to maintain a winning record and hopefully fight our way into a wild card spot eventually. Now, whether that happens or not is yet to be seen as we get set for the game. I'll take you all to the transactions, just show you all what's been going on in the league. It's not a big deal about AA, but looks like some people are injured for the Phillies. Yeah, nothing really worth noting here. No big trades or nothing like that. So everything's pretty typical, and we're getting ready to play Game 3 of a 3-game series against the Houston Astros at Minute Maid Park. I'll take you through our calendar to show you how the games went. The first game we got absolutely hammered, 0-10, and your Giddy, he pitched a shutout. Next game, Jose Barrios, our ace, was up to pitch, and he pitched his own shutout. It's just our bats didn't hit as many as Houston's. So this is the tiebreaker, the ultimate winner of the series, the Houston Astros. So let's get ready to play today's game. Like I said, I'm only going to play 1 game today. I'm probably going to go to bed early. I'm tired. Heavy-duty work day today and not feeling good and stuff like that. So, typical roads. No, we did that before. There we go. Let's do the stripy roads. We ain't done that probably since early in the season. Alright, let's just get ready to go here now. Since he'll pitch, Elias Diaz is going to take a break, and Darno's going to play in his place. McMahon's going to take a break today, and I think I'm going to put in Hernan Perez for him. He needs to get, well, yeah, because Toppy is not no infielder. So we'll put in Hernan Perez real quick. Where is he? Did I pass him up? There he is. And all these guys are cold on my team, even though Semien had 2 home runs in the last game. Connor Joe and Ian Desmond are cold. Connor Joe's had a rough start to the season. Let me go check something real quick. I guess she's just running around her little kennel because she's making all kinds of noise. But anyhow, I think that's our lineup today. The rest of everybody's pretty much okay. Well, let's actually bring in Villalobos. I don't think I've got to play with him yet, and if I have, it's probably a bad experience. But Ian Desmond can take a break too, and we'll bring in Villalobos. I don't know much about his hitting stats. They're not the great. Well, contact against the lefties, and his contact's good. He don't have much power to go behind it, but his contact is good. So, EC, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by here today. Appreciate it. All right, guys, it's time to play. Let's hope our bats are mighty today because they have not been in recent games. Gausman's a good pitcher, man. He's hard to deal with. Since he's a good pitcher, he's not much of a strikeout pitcher. Since he's more of a ground out, double play, fly out pitcher. He don't do a lot of strikeouts. He's only got 28 strikeouts this season. He's had 41 hits on him. He's got a 3.92 ERA. Gausman looks like a better pitcher overall, though. And here we are, guys, Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. So the Jets won this week, the Bulls won this week, the Panthers won this week, and we're kind of winning, but this will determine whether the Rockies actually do win this week, as it's Rockies-Astro action, as Hernan Perez is up to bat, as Gausman will be pitching. 3-3 record for Gausman, not bad at all. Buster Posey will be the catcher. And we are ready to go, guys. That is a very good ERA. That is a very good ERA. All right, guys. Hernan Perez. We've had some terrible experiences batting this year so far. There's a ball inside low. Good job by Perez keeping an eye on that 1-0 count for the Rockies to start this game off with. Alex Bregman, what's he doing out there? All these guys look like they're kind of bored. Maybe I should give them some action. And 1-0 count. And there's a foul ball, but he got a hold of it. Nice contact, just hit a little early, and it went out to the foul area. Hernan Perez is hitting 286 this year. He hasn't played a whole bunch, though. Another foul ball. That one goes behind him a little bit as he was late on that one, so he can't really get his timing down here early. 1-2 count, top of the first. First batter. There's a ball really low, and now we got an even count. This ought to be a fun game here today, guys. Oh, he tipped it just in time. Splitter, nice 83-mile-per-hour slowdown by Gausman. I wasn't expecting it to go that slow. 2-2 count still remains. Oh, that was a good pitch. I thought it was coming too far inside, but it did not, and Gausman strikes out the first batter in 6 pitches. Well, maybe 7 pitches. C.J. Cron's hitting 236, but recently he has been lighting it up. There's a little popper. I don't think he'll make it. Nope, he will not make it. He's the king of them little poppers. So we got 2 outs already here in the first inning as Houston's crowd is fired up. Houston's having a good season so far this year. Last year we came in here and hammered them. Well, actually I think they came to Coors Field and we hammered them, but this year's not been the same as we got Marcus Semien coming up to bat. He hit 2 home runs last game. There's a ball on the inside. Slider, 82 miles per hour by Gausman. Semien went from having a 330 average to a 240 ever since he's been a Rocky and got away from the Blue Jays. So let's see if he can do a little better here today. Oh, I thought that was going to be a strike. 2-0 count as Gausman. Kind of nervous to pitch to a guy like Marcus Semien. That was a good pitch. 2-1 count. I'm not swinging like I usually do because it gets me in trouble. Oh, 2 strikes. That was low in the zone, and I thought it was going to be way too low. We got a 2-2 count. Gausman's pitching some fastballs now. There's a foul ball. Is he going to get over there in time to catch it? Yes, he will, and that's going to end the first inning, guys. 0-1 for everybody that came up to bat. The first 3 batters are out. As Cincy will be up to pitch against Whit Merrifield, hitting 238 this year with 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Merrifield can knock it out of the yard, though, if he gets an opportunity. And we're hoping we don't give him that opportunity. But when we have to pitch sliders on the inside, I pegged him. I gotta get warmed up, guys. I haven't played this game in a minute. Well, since last time I played it. But that helps me out with Cincy's pitching meter as it speeds it up. There's a strike. Finally, Cincy gets his first strike. 1 on first. Bottom of the first. And that was a terrible throw by Darno, as it caused them to come off the bag. We got a 2-2 count, 1 on second. Merrifield stole a base. There's a foul ball. It's a long at bat here for Cincy, as he's already hit somebody today. And that's a good hit, and that's going to be a problem. That's at least going to bring in 1, maybe. Left 1 for, there was a double, and now it's 1-0. Houston leads the Rockies after Brantley hits his 4th double of the season. What a hit by Brantley. And that's the problem I have with Cincy, is he gives up a lot. He gives up a lot of doubles, a lot of triples, and a lot of home runs, honestly. But he's a good pitcher. He's not a strikeout kind of guy. I can't wait to bat with Villalobos. I haven't got to bat with him yet. Ball. 2-1 count. Let me get mine. Next season, they'll have the pitching meter, guys. 15-second pitching meter. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing, dude? It's going to be 2-0 and no outs here in the bottom of the first, and Cincy is having his issues. All ready for the Rockies. Already looking bad for the Rockies, honestly. Jordan Alvarez hitting .357 this year. What a guy. I mean, that dude can hit. I thought he was on second. I was wrong. Ball. 2-1 count. Cincy's having his issues today, guys. There's a strike. Nice pitch. 2-2 count. That is a fair ball. My gosh, Schwarber's having to run all over the place, and that's going to be another double. All right, guys. All right. All right. This is... Is he, EC? That's too bad, man. I like Otua. Let's do a mound visit. All right, let's see if he can get it together here. As we ain't got it out yet here in the bottom of the first, and it's 2-0. Foul ball, making an 0-1 count as Altuve is up to bat. Only hitting .222 this year. There's a foul ball, so it's an 0-2 count. Very troubling start for Cincinnati this beginning. There's a ball outside of the plate. One on second, one on third, guys. One on second, one on third. Oh, my goodness. Can Schwarber get to it? He's not going to be able to, dude. This is a terrible, terrible pitching from Antonio Cincinnati. My goodness. 4-0, and the Astros crowd is lit up. We haven't even got an out yet. Buster Posey's up to bat. Last 6 games averaging .500. This is a beatdown. Throw the ball, dude. What are you doing? Simeon just sat there and faked through it for an hour. Oh, my gosh. We still don't have an out yet. That should have been an out. They're going to give us an error for that, I'm sure. I don't know what happened. Rockies are down 5-0 early in the game. Probably not a good day to play. I'm not really into it, honestly. But I'm trying my best. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nice pitch there by Cincy. He needs to calm it down a little bit. Foul ball. We get a 5-0 lead for the Astros. Rockies having their issues on defense today. And offense, for that matter. 2-2 count. One on second, no outs. Bottom of the first inning, a long first inning with 5 runs already. It's been ugly. It's been an ugly situation. Finally, we get an out, so that'll be our first out of the bottom of the first. It's just been a pathetic showing for the Rockies so far in this inning. There's a strike. Cincinnati's trying to get himself on a better confidence ground, I guess you'd call it, than he had been. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike out. Beautiful job by Cincy there, and it is a 2-out first inning with 5 runs already on the board for the Astros. They've almost went through their whole lineup. They have went through their whole lineup now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball. Be on the outside. Man, what a terrible start for the Rockies. This is not how we played last time. Foul ball makes it a 1-2 quick count. Let's see if I can get him with the same thing. Swing and a miss. He's out of there. So 2 strikeouts for Cincy, and it's 5-0 for the Astros. Rockies need to do something quickly on offense because we're not the kind of team that can be down by 5 in late innings. As Schwarber is hitting .286 this season, He is the guy to start a nice run, and let's hope he does so because we need one bad. Schwarber's got a 907 OPS. Gausman winds up. There's a ball on the outside of the plate, 1-0 count. Last 5 games, he's had 5 RBIs. Good job by Schwarber. All right, so let's see if we can do something here. Foul ball, tipped off the edge of the bat, 97 mile per hour fastball. We got a 1-1 count, top of the second, 5-0 Astros lead. And there's, oh, he just hit it too early, or that would have been yard. 1-2 count now. Having our issues. Foul ball, that would have been a strike regardless. Those slow pitches are what get me. Foul ball, another one. Keeping this bat alive as Gausman's trying to give him everything that he can think of, but Schwarber's making sure to get contact. There's a deep hit. How deep will it go? Oh, go back. Whew. It was only a single, man, and it went all the way to the wall. How slow did he just run? Dude, I mean, I thought I was going along, and I looked down, and he was still around first base. I was like, oh, my gosh, what a terrible double. So he actually got a single, and here comes Ramon Loreno hitting 239 this year, but he can do it. Foul ball. He swung early. That's the problem with Loreno. He's big on swinging up high and early. Oh, strike 2. What a pitch. Gausman, that was a nasty inside pitch. There's a ball. So a 1-2 count, 1 on first, no outs, top of the second, 5-0 Astros lead. Foul ball, keeps it alive. That would have been a ball had he not swung at it, but I'd really like to see Loreno get a little better this season than what he's been playing. Bye. That kind of stuff ain't going to do it. That'll be Gausman's second strikeout, as Connor Joe's hitting 245 this year, not doing too well. Most of our big hitters aren't doing too well this season. There was a fastball, and it went past him so fast that he swung way late. So you got an 0-1 count. Connor Joe, 1 on first. Swing and a miss on a splitter that went right to the outside of the zone, an 0-2 count. We're not swinging at everything. If we don't, you call strike anyhow. It doesn't matter. He's safe, so we end up getting Schwarber to second on a wild pitch by Gausman. Joe's up to bat. He's got a 1-2 count with 1 out in the top of the second. There's a deep hit. How deep will it go? Not deep enough, obviously. And Schwarber's going to get to third now. So we got a guy on third, 2 outs, top of the second, 5-0. Travis d'Arnaud hitting 214 this year and only 1 RBI. 0 home runs. He's due for one, obviously. But it's been ugly so far this game. Low, and that's a ball. 1-0 count. d'Arnaud was a 2007 draft pick, first-round draft pick. Foul ball. A little too early on that pitch. All we need to do is just knock one out the yard, and it'd be 5-2, and I'd feel a little bit more comfortable with the situation. That's a home run for Travis d'Arnaud. He does knock him and Schwarber in. Nice by Travis d'Arnaud. I told you he was due for one. Every time I say that about a batter, they usually hit one. Good job by Travis d'Arnaud, and him and Schwarber will bring it to a 5-2 game. Beautiful. Look at it. Look how it curved right to the foul pole. Almost made it to the foul pole. And up is Villalobos, who's not even got to bat with us yet. He's hitting 0. 0-0-0 this season. 5-2. Rockies. Houston Astros lead the Rockies. Michael Villalobos was a free agent signing this season when we got rid of Trevor Story to the Blue Jays. He's not got to bat with us yet. Oh, man, and he's not doing too good to start, but that goes on me. 0-2 count. 2 outs, top of the second. A broke bat and an easy out. So there we go. Villalobos starts out 0-1 as Travis d'Arnaud knocks one out the yard.
Come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Nice. Good job by d'Arnaud, knocking it out the yard. So we do got 2 on the board as they are back to the top of their lineup, Whit Merrifield. Now we just got to work our way back into it. Ball 1 up high. I hate Cincy's meter when he ain't screwed up. It's really slow when it comes back to the second line. Can Schwarber get to it? I think he can this time. He does get to it. Good job by Schwarber and good job by Cincy. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. A 5-2 game. The Astros and the Rockies are battling it out. It's been all Astros except that d'Arnaud home run that knocked him and Schwarber in. Michael Brantley is 1 for 1. He's one of the big hitters that he came out here and knocked it out of the yard earlier. Well, double. I think he got a double. 2-0 count for Cincy. Ball 3, and nobody's going to swing at that. Can Loreno get to it? He does. 2 outs for the Rockies. Nice job by Ramon Loreno in center field to get to that ball before it hit the ground. And Kyle Tucker is 1 for 1 with a single RBI and a run. Is up to bat with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Nobody on base. A lot better inning than we had last inning. Ball 1, low. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Kyle Tucker, who's 1 for 1 today. As Cincy's trying to get himself back in a winning matter here. We do have people warming up in the bullpen. We can actually take them and just... If they're warm, does it make them like... Let's just... No. You want to put... I don't want to set nobody down. We'll just leave them there. I don't know if it wears them out faster or not. Realistically, it would, but I don't know if the game implements that or not. Foul ball, a 2-2 count. All we need is 1 more out. We can get our guys back out there swinging the bat. Albert Pujols will be up next for the Rockies. And that's an easy 3 outs, and we end the second inning and didn't allow them to even get a hit. So it's 5-2. Astros lead the Rockies. Nice, man. That d'Arnaud home run was something else. Something else. And here is Mr. 409, Albert Pujols. 800 OPS, an RBI, and he still hasn't hit a home run this season, but he's the guy to do it, as Gossman will pitch to the older Albert Pujols. Swing and a miss on the inside. Nice fastball by. He's 99 home runs shy of the all-time record on this game, in my world, in my little world. There's a ball on the outside. Good job by Pujols not swinging at that one. But if you throw another one like that, I'm knocking it out of the yard. 1-1 count. There's another deep one. Can he get a double? He's awful slow. He does. He gets a double. So Pujols gets to second. What a hit by Pujols, and another great at-bat for Albert Pujols. He didn't get the home run that we wanted as he came close, but he got it with 0 speed. He got a double, and now we got 1 on second with Hernan Perez back in the bat. He's 0 for 1. Gossman, swing and a miss. What a splitter, man. That fell perfect. That fell perfect. I thought that was coming right for the middle, and it did not. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, man. I'm after them sinkers. 0-2 count as Hernan Perez has not hit like Ryan McMahon would have. Oh, he killed me. He just killed me. I wasn't even paying attention, honestly. I was looking down here, but okay. I thought for sure he'd throw a ball on the third pitch. CJ Cron's 0 for 1 today. He hit a home run earlier in this series. Why did I... 0-1 count. Top of the third. 1 on second. There's a ball, makes it a 1-1 count. CJ Crone was picked up last season for us to have, and he is a great hitter and a great defensive player. There's a nice. Can Pujols make it home? He does. We get our third run, Albert Pujols, and that'll be an RBI for CJ Crone. What a job by the Rockies to get themselves climb all the way back in this game with some great hitting. And that's CJ Crone's first hit of the game as he sends it to a perfect spot for Albert Pujols, who's slow as dirt, to finally get himself somewhere. One out, top of the third, Semien up the bat. And there's a ball one. Nice job by Semien. 0 for 1 today. Hit a couple of home runs in the last game. Got 10 home runs this season. There's a foul ball. Semien wanted a piece of it, though. He just didn't get it. He won the 2021 Silver Slugger Award last year. He's 0 for 1 today with Crone on first. 1 out. Oh, they called that a strike. That looked like it was going too low. We got a 1-2 count for Semien. He's had his issues today. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout by Gausman. Semien is 0 for 2, and it just seems to always happen with him. Kyle Schwarber's back up. He's 1 for 1 today, and Gausman has his issues pitching to lefties. Swing and a miss, though. Drop that splitter right in there. Perfect pitch. That's what I call a perfect pitch, when you can make them swing when they think it's coming. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't take off. The catcher got that ball a lot faster than most people would have thought. Rockies are back in this thing, though. It's 5-3. Houston leads. 1 on first, 2 outs, top of the third. Schwarber's got a 2-1 count he's worked on Gausman here, as Schwarber is one of the best hitters on our team this season, him and McMahon. 2-2 count. I didn't mean to swing like that, honestly. There's a pop foul, and we got 2-2 count remains with 2 outs in the top of the third, 1 on first. Let's see what he does this time. There's a deep hit by Schwarber. How deep will it go? It's out of the ballpark. We tie the game. Kyle Schwarber with a home run on Gausman. And we just tied the game 5-5. That quickly we got back in this game, as he hits a 2-run blast all the way out. Take a look at this. Take a look at this hit. Just hits it hard and out of there. Look at that hit. Beautiful timing by Schwarber. He had 2 outs. He had 2 strikes, and he still done it. He ain't worried about no pressure. Now we got Ramon Laureano in here, 0 for 1. Rockies are tied with the Astros 5-5, and there's a ball. Unbelievable hit by Kyle Schwarber. Unbelievable hit by Kyle Schwarber. That tied the game. The pressure was on to tie the game, and now we're back to basically a 0-0 game in the top of the third inning. Pop foul. Boy, that I was off the timing a little bit, or we would have probably had us another big home run, as Gausman's really struggled worse than Cincy did. The difference is, since he did it all in 1 inning. Oh, that wasn't a strike, umpire. Get out of here with that. That was way too low, and there's no way I would have swung at that. It's a 1-2 count, and that's going to end the third. But Laureano and Semien are the kings of swinging at some wild pitches. Schwarber.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, all even at 5 apiece.
Schwarber is just such a beast on my team. And everybody left. They thought we were going to get beat bad, and now it's a tied game.
During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and overall, he's really happy that that's their.
I wonder if Houston still cheats. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just kidding. I hope nobody takes it serious. Everybody was stealing signs back in them days, back in the 2016, 17s, and 15s, and all the way back to the 80s and 70s and 60s. Jordan Alvarez up to bat. He's 1 for 1, has a double and a run. I think I'm going to set our bullpen guys down. I'm worried we're going to wear them out. That's a ball one. 1-0 count to Jordan Alvarez, who's hitting .262 this season. Nice. Right to Loreno. Beautiful job by Cincy with a great pitch. And Loreno makes a simple catch. And now it's 1 out in the bottom of the third as the Astros have cooled off a little bit. They call that a ball. I don't agree because there was a terrible pitch to Loreno earlier. They called a strike, but oh, come on. Cincy is struggling getting them pitches over the plate. We got a 2-0 count. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Altuve. Now it's a 2-1 count. They want me to do this fastball constantly. Ball 3. Got to do better than that. As Buster Posey is hitting 326, is on deck, and I don't like these inside sliders. They usually nail them out of there. Yep, I just walked him. So 1 out, bottom of the third. Well, that's terrible, Liam. That's terrible news, man. I hope not. It's going to be more. That's just upsetting. That's an upsetting. It's a part of the reason why people are trying to shut football down. We got a 2-0 count. My goodness, Cincy's pitching has completely went awry here. There's a strike finally. 1 on first, 1 out. Rockies fought their way back in this game. There's a 3-2 count. What do they want me to do here? Fastball. Swing and a miss, and Cincy gets his 3rd strikeout to make it the 2nd out in this 3rd inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
Alex Bregman will be up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. He was one of the things that started slowing the Astros offense down, and that was a beautiful pitch by Cincy there. 5-5 game. Astros and Rockies tied here in the bottom of the 3rd, headed towards the 4th inning. There's a ball. 1-1 count as Bregman has 23 RBIs. He is first. He's tied for first on the Astros. Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count as Cincy's trying to get him to bite. Foul ball makes it a 2-2 count, right? Yeah, 2-2 count. They still want me to do that? Swing and a miss, and he struck out his 4th guy, which was Alex Bregman, and we're going to the top of the 4th with a 5-5 tie with the Astros and Rockies, as the Rockies have played their best baseball in the 3rd and 2nd innings. Okay, so Connor Joe's up to bat. He had a fly out in the 2nd. He's hitting .243 this year with a 704 OPS with 2 home runs. Let's see what he can do. Gausman winds up. And there's a nice base hit for Connor Joe, but is he going to make it? Yep, he'll make it. So Connor Joe gets a single. We got 1 on first and top of the 4th with no outs. Good hit by Joe. And Darno, who hit a home run earlier to start this little Rockies run, is back up to bat with Joe on. It'd be nice to get another 2-run homer there for Darno, as he is 1 for 1 today against Gausman. Gausman winds up. And it's another deep hit. How deep will it go? It's another home run for Travis Darno, his 2nd one of the game. Unbelievable hitting by Darno here today. That is his 2nd, and the Rockies take a 7-5 lead over a Astros team that was just up 5-0. Boy, I heard that thing. Oh, that was loud. And that was the first home run I've hit to center in a long time. And they're going to come out and have a little word with Gausman, and they'll probably take him out at this point because the Rockies do lead 7-5. Hopefully Tuga will be okay there, guys, and we'll get to see him again in the Dolphins uniform. So can't always think the worst. And here comes former Rockies pitcher John Gray. He's got a 1-0 record, but he's also got a 5.19 ERA. So, and John Gray used to pitch for the Rockies last season. Will take on Michael Villalobos.
Strike goal.
There's a deep hit by Villalobos. How deep will this one go? It's... He got out. That was my bad. I thought for sure. Pujols is 1 for 1 today with a double. 7-5. Rockies lead the Astros. Foul ball by Pujols. Hit a little late on that. Villalobos, does he still get a hit? Do they still consider that a hit? I want to look at the stats for that. I've always wondered that. Does he got a 1 even though he tried to go to second? Let's see where he's at. Where's he at? 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 Villalobos. I don't want their full stats. I want the game stats. Game log. Villalobos hits left for a single, out wide, advancing extra bases, runs 2 hits, 3 walks. Okay, so he did get a single, so that'll be his first hit as a Rocky. As Pujols has an 0-1 count here in the top of the 4th inning. Pujols had a double earlier in the game. John Gray winds up, and that was way too high. I even knew it was going to be, and I still hit the button. Albert Pujols has a 920 OPS in his almost 20-year career. So there's a ball. 1-2 count. Pujols watches John Gray pitch, trying to get a feel for him as we got 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Rockies lead 7-5 on a Darno 2-run homer again. Foul ball. They leave it a 1-2 count. That changeup would have been a ball, though, had Pujols laid off of it. I think Pujols wants to get a... He sees Darno, and he just gets his blood going here, guys. 2-2 count as Pujols is working his way back in this bad boy. John Gray pitching way to the outside. That's one of the things, the reason I got rid of John Gray is he was just really hard to deal with. He just hit Pujols. He just hit Pujols. Is about to go over. Calm down, big guy. Calm down. It's okay. John Gray just hits Pujols in the whole side of the arm and head. That's why that dude don't play for my team no more. As Hernan Perez is back up, he's 0 for 2. What are they talking? Leave my guy alone. 0 for 2 on mostly, both of them were strikeouts, I think, as Hernan Perez and has not faced John Gray yet today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. What a pitch by Gray on the inside. 0-1 count, 1 on first, 1 out, top of the 4th, 7-5, Rockies lead. Oh, good pitch, and that would have been a good swing. I almost did it too. 0-2 count. They're going to call that a strike. That'll be the 3rd strikeout on Hernan Perez. And that was way low below the zone, and that was just not, there's no way. He would have had to sink super low. CJ Cron's back up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today. We got 2 outs on the top of the 4th with Albert Pujols on first. Foul ball. Cron's probably had many a practice against John Gray. They played together for a year. I think we ended up trading Gray mid-season last year, actually. I can't remember. I can't trust the umps, no matter how low it goes. We get a 0-2 count. 7-5 lead as CJ Cron's 1 for 2 today, but he hasn't faced John Gray. And there's a ball, makes it a 1-2 count. I thought John Gray might shave last season, but he did not. There's a deep hit. I don't think it'll go very deep. I just didn't get a good hold of it, so that'll end the 4th inning, but the damage has been done thanks to Travis d'Arnaud again, who has been the save of this whole game. d'Arnaud with a massive hit all the way out, there. Can the Rockies keep this lead and win this series as we're in the bottom of the 4th with Pedro Leon?
Not shortstop, number 4.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now, see, that was a strike. Come on, ump. Good job by Marcus Semien on defense to get that first out quickly. As the Rockies lead the Astros 7-5 after a terrible start to a game. But now things are just going our way. Michael Taylor's 0 for 1 today. He gets a nice hand from the crowd. And it looks like Schwarber's going to make an easy catch on this one. And he does so. So we got 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. This inning's going by quickly as the Rockies took a 2-run lead with a Schwarber. We've had a Schwarber home run. We've had 2 Darno home runs. And now we got Whit Merrifield back up. He's 0 for 1 today. That's what it says, even though I remember him being on base. He must have I must have walked him on accident. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nice pitch there by Antonio Sensatella. How about them Bulls last night on the channel, guys? Getting their a big victory against the Lakers. A big victory. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good pitching by Cincy here in this last couple of innings. He's made sure things have went his way. There's a pop fly to Ramon Loreno, who should easily make this catch. We end the 4th inning with a 2-run lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning, and it's Semien hopefully can do something as he's only hitting 236 this season. Schwarber moved up to a 298, and Loreno's down to a 235. So all our big hitters are having a rough go at it, but Semien had a great game last game, so can't expect him to have one every time. Swing and a miss, Semien chased. They got 2 warming up in the bullpen. A 0-1 count, top of the 5th, no outs. Semien up to bat. He's the best hitter on the team, honestly. Yep, see ya. Semien just hit a solo home run. He did the same thing the last game, and he's going to do it again this game. Marcus Semien hits a home run to left field. And that'll be his 11th home run of the season. Come on, show me the replay. Here we go. We've had 4 dingers today, guys. 4 dingers. As now Schwarber's up. Could you imagine being John Gray and have to deal with not only hitting Semien, but now dealing with Kyle Schwarber 4th. This cleanup. 8-5, Rockies lead. Swing and a miss. Schwarber just swinging at whatever. He's tired of being out there. He's tired of being 2 for 2. He's ready to just go ahead and end it. No, I'm just kidding. 0-1 count, no outs. Top of the 5th inning. Rockies up 8-5. Low ball. John Gray tried to sneak one in there, and that time Schwarber wasn't biting. As we got a 1-1 count. Good comeback by the Rockies so far in this game. That's a foul ball. A 1-2 count. Top of the 5th. 8-5. Darno, Schwarber, and Semien have all hit home runs. And I would have stood there if I was Schwarber. I'd have got myself to first. 2-2 count. John Gray pitching very, he's kind of doing great for a minute and then hitting somebody. So he hit Pujols. Ball 3. We got a 3-2 count with Loreno on deck. Schwarber hitting almost 300 this season. There is a beautiful hit, and he's going to get it. Just stay at first. Just stay at first. All right, Schwarber is 3 for 3, and he's almost got the cycle because he got a double earlier. He got a home run. Now he's got a single. All he needs is a triple, guys. I doubt that's really hard to go try to get is a triple. Look at this. 110 mile per hour exit velocity off the bat as Ramon Loreno was coming up to run it for everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully he don't. He will. He will. He's going ahead and starting it. Loreno's had a rough start to this season. He went a couple of games doing good again, and now he's back to being the same old Loreno that he had been most of the season. Last year, he was like one of the biggest up-and-comers on our team. We traded for him. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He just can't find that ball at all. He is an 0-2 count, 1 on first, top of the 5th inning, no outs for the Rockies as they lead 8-5 over the Astros. See ya, that is his 3rd strikeout. Loreno is having a real hard time finding that ball. I don't know what it is, guys, honestly, because I'm hitting with other people, as you can tell. Is he just shorter? I feel like his bat's shorter, like he's not reaching where other guys are reaching. I don't get it. I'm moving I'm moving around, making sure that I reach for the ball wherever it goes. Connor Joe, he's 1 for 2 today. And make it 1 for 3. We may get a... Oh, yeah, we're getting another run, definitely. We're getting a triple out of that. Connor Joe gets a triple, and the Rockies go up 9-5, ladies and gentlemen. What a awesome game by Connor Joe as he gets his second RBI triple of the year. Well, his second triple. I don't know if he had an RBI last triple, but look at this. He almost made an infield home run. It is a 9-5 lead for the Rockies. Now, even if they got a grand slam, they can only tie it at this point, and that always makes me feel much more comfortable as we only have one out, one on third. It's a top of the 5th inning, so we're midway through the game. We're beyond midway through the game, and the Rockies still have a lead. And yep, of course, they increase my batting difficulty because that's what I've got it on. Darno's 2 for 2. There's a nice hit by Darno, but it looks like it will be caught. And it looks like Joe's going to run for home. He makes it to make it a 10-5 lead for the Rockies with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Whew. The Rockies just came out raring to go today. And Christian Javier will come in here. He is a 0 of 1. He's got a 2.70 ERA. He's pitched 26 innings, 33 strikeouts, 10 walks. His pitching against right-handed batters is 167. Against left-handed batters is 198. Not a bad pitcher at all. As Villalobos had a single in the 4th, tried to get to second and did not make it. He is our free agent signing after a Trevor Story trade. There's a ball, a changeup in that left corner, and now we've got a 1-0 count with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Javier winds up, pitches, and there's an easy out. But good job by Villalobos making contact, and if he plays like he's playing, I'm not saying it'll happen anytime soon, but before this season's over, he will move up to that starting shortstop position over Ian Desmond. Michael Brantley is up to bat. He's 1 for 2. He hit a double RBI and a run. He is the DH today for the Astros, and now we still got Cincy up here. Pop, foul, ball. There we go, guys. 0-1 count. That's my favorite way to start off a pitching sequence. And that was a hit, and we did the same thing last time, and we got one on first with no outs. I don't like that at all, guys. I hate it. I didn't even go that far in. It just 1-0 count to Kyle Tucker. Foul ball makes it a 1-1 count. Rockies lead the Astros 10-5. This is very similar to last year's game 1. Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. I can't believe the Rockies are actually doing this good. We were down 5-0 to start this game.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
And now, okay, now the pitcher's getting tired. That could have been a double. We could have turned 2 on that, but I didn't want to risk it because it took him long enough to spin around with the ball, so I'm just glad I went to first to get our first out. As Jordan Alvarez is coming out to bat. He has a double and a run. Rockies at one point was down 5-0, and they have literally came back and doubled what they were down. Can Villalobos get to it? He does, and that's the second out. Good job by Villalobos. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, 1 on second as Jose Altuve is up to bat. He's 1 for 1. I think he got hit or walked last time. I can't really remember. There's a low ball, but that was close. As this will be Cincy's last inning. There's an infield pop fly to Villalobos. What is he doing? Running around like a fool. And that'll end the 5th inning. We head to the top of the 6th inning with a 10-5 lead. So good job by the Rockies fighting their way and getting the lead back in this game as Albert Pujols is 1 for 1 as he got hit with a pitch the last time he was up to bat. He's still back. He's 2 for 4 in this series, and he's got a 1 for 1 today, a double and a run. Let's see what he can do against Javier. There's a ball as Javier's kind of pitching Up and down so far this game. Pujols was the 13th pick in 1999. He's played over 20 years. He's only 100 home runs on my franchise away from knocking the record. Another ball, as it seems like Javier may be a little scared to pitch to the Hall of Fame Albert Pujols, or future Hall of Fame Albert Pujols. 2-0 count. Is that going to make the split? Yes, and Pujols will get to first with a single. My goodness. He's not been hitting home runs for me, but he's got like a 500 batting average hitting singles and doubles. He just drove that ball right in the split between the third and shortstop, between third baseman and shortstop. I mean, just drove it. And here comes Hernan Perez, who's struck out 3 times, but he hasn't faced Javier yet, so this will be fun. Swing and a miss, strike 1, as that slider went out the outside corner. And he swung way too early anyhow. He would have made contact had he swung on time. Like that. 0-2 count. I don't want to bunt with Albert Pujols running to second. He's got a 0 speed. 0-2 count.
Ball. I got the count.
Dude, you did. Tyler, what's up, man? I tell you what happened. We went down 5-0 in the first inning, and it was looking bad. And I thought we were going to get killed. And I don't know, our bats, this is his 4th strikeout, but our bats just started lighting up as Hernan Perez has had a terrible game. CJ Cron is 1 for 3. He had a single, RBI, and a run. That was a... Hernan Perez just can't find that ball. Same with Ramon Loreno today. Oh, and Cron waits way too late to swing at that. Rockies lead 10-5 over the Astros. 1 on first. Oh, they called that a strike. I didn't think it was going to be. Cron is down 0-2 as Javier came in here and pitched much better than his predecessors, obviously. There's a ball up high around CJ's face. 1-2 count as Javier pitching to CJ Cron, who's 1 for 3 today. Hopefully can be 2 for 3, or 2 for 4. I can't talk. Swing and a miss, and Javier is lighting people up and striking them out left and right as it's his 2nd strikeout. Marcus Semien had a solo home run in the 5th inning. He's back up to bat. He's 1 for 3 today as he struck out a couple of times himself. Let's see what Javier throws his way. He just did it again. 2 home runs by Marcus Semien, back-to-back games on different pitchers with 2-run homers with another person on base. And that puts the Rockies up 12-5, guys. That's Pujols. Gets another run. Look at this hit. Semien is just, man, now I see why I traded Story for him, because that's just, I'd never done that before. Back-to-back 2-run home runs by Schwarber. Schwarber's 3 for 3 today. He's almost hitting the cycle. I don't know if he is or not, honestly. I don't know if he got a double earlier. I think he just got a single. I think he's got 2 singles and a home run. Oh, my goodness. How deep will it go? How deep will it go? How deep will it go? Not deep enough. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Marcus Semien, another big home run to put the Rockies up by even more as they lead by 7. Now I feel a lot more comfortable. Semien lighting it up today. He's 2 for 4 as he's impressing me, but he's also making that batting average look much better than it was as he come in these last 2 games. He started this series with a 220 batting average. He's already up to a 236, and after this game, he'll probably be up to a 240 something. Buster Posey is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out, and we are going to bring in, I think we're going to bring in Oliver Perez. Because Cincy is tired, and I like Oliver Perez's pitching. He's a lefty. Strike 1 by Perez on the outside. Posey has got 1,551 hits in 12 seasons. Unbelievable. Oh, that was more like an almost swing all the way through there, bud. Oh, can Joe get to it? I hate when they're red. No, he misses it. Connor Joe misses it, and he's going to get to second on a double. He was there, but he just couldn't find the ball, and Posey will get his 5th double of the season. Foul ball on Bregman, who's 0 for 2 today, as Oliver Perez allows a double on his very first at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Let's see what we can do here, guys. We want this sinker down low, and we're going to give it to him. Foul ball, almost a strikeout, but not quite yet. They want a slider to the inside. Ball 2, right? Or is that ball 1? So it's a 1-2 count. Okay. Four-seam fastball up in the corner. Swing and a miss and a strikeout by Perez. So we got 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, finally, with somebody on second, as Oliver Perez will pitch to Pedro Leon, who is 0 for 2 today. I'll tell you what, the Astros started off lighting it up, but they have had their issues since then on offense and defense, for that matter. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1 count for Pedro Leon. Posey's on second. Making sure he don't run to third. I think his original, something happened to his YouTube, the one that he wasn't mod on. I have to change it. I'll do it here shortly. There'll be the second out here in the bottom of the 6th. But yeah, Liam, I know, but I didn't put both his names as mod. I only put the one. Ball 1, sinker. Foul ball makes it a 1-1 count with a 12-5 Rockies lead over the Astros in the bottom of the 6th inning. Another foul ball, make it a 1-2 count. I'll get it fixed, though. I don't know if I already said that or not, but I'm saying it again. Almost got him out as Posey was taking a big space. Oliver Perez is pitching fairly decent after that double by Buster Posey. Swing and a miss. He just struck out. I think he struck out 3 people in a row. Is that right, or 2? Rockies have 13 hits and 12 runs, guys. I don't think we have ever done that. We've had 13 hits before with like 2 runs. We've had 12 hits with 4 runs, but we've never done almost, I don't know. Ramon Laureano has struck out all 3 times he's been up to bat. He is 0 for 3 with Javier pitching to him. That's a foul ball. I'm having issues with Laureano. As you can see, I'm hitting fine with other players. I'm having issues with Laureano, though. I don't know if he's just short or what it is. We got a 1-1 count as Laureano is 0 for 3 today, and his batting average is slowly dropping faster here in the top of the 7th. There's a hit by Laureano. Will it land? It does land. And that'll give him a single. There we go. Now he's hitting 250. And he don't even brag about it because he knows he's having his slump right now. As Connor Joe is up to bat here in the top of the 7th inning. There's a ball low. We've got 1 on first, no outs. Connor Joe's 2 for 3 with a triple, a single, and an RBI. He needs a double and a home run. That's what he needs. We got a 1-0 count with 1 on first. 2-0 count with 1 on first. Let's see what Javier is going to do here. He's pitching awful crazy right now. He wasn't pitching like this earlier when he was striking people out. So we'll see what he's capable of. They're going to call that a foul ball. That was close, though. It's Connor Joe. I'm big on my right-handed batters. I always hit out to left field. That's why I was so surprised whenever who was it that got the home run to center field earlier? Darno. Because I was like, dude, I don't ever hit home runs to center field. My timing's way too off for that. But I did with Darno, and that was perfect. Oh, that's an easy out. Poor Connor Joe. That'll be the first out here in the top of the 7th. 1 on first. 12-5 Rockies lead the Astros as we are finally starting to play like the team I have built with the Rockies. I mean, I built this team as Darno's coming up to bat again. He's 2 for 2. Yep, 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Anybody that hasn't seen this, watch this. First one. See you later. Have a good day. Look where it went. I don't even know where it went. It just went. And this one's the one I was talking about hitting the center field. I've never done that before. Well, recently. I used to do it all the time, but I remember CJ Crone, I used to really hit him to center field with him. So Javier will pitch to d'Arnaud for the first time today. Oh, and that was the perfect pitch to hit, and I was way too late on it. That could have been another home run. Could you imagine him hitting 3 2-run home runs? That's a strike. That was a slow, beautiful curveball that just absolutely fooled me completely and utterly. 1 out in the top of the 7th. They're calling that a strike as d'Arnaud's going to walk back to the dugout. I do not agree with that call by the umpire. That was way outside of the zone. Oh, come on. This ump. If I would have pitched that, he'd have called a ball. Villalobos is 1 for 3 today. He got his first hit as a Rocky after we signed him free agency during the Trevor Story Blue Jays trade. Foul ball. Villalobos is actually doing fairly decent. I screwed it up. I gave him a chance to get a run, and I ended up trying to take second, and I shouldn't have. It's hard to determine what Javier's doing. He's got so many different pitches. So it's an 0-2 count with 1 on first, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Rockies are trying to hold on and win this bad boy. Oh, my goodness. Those pitches are crazy. They're everywhere, and I'm still not swinging at them. So Villalobos will be 1 of 4 today, and we're headed to the bottom of the 7th. If the Astros are going to make a run, it would be great to start now. As Whit Merrifield is 0 for 2 today. Got hit. I think he's the one of them that got hit by a pitch. I'm not sure at this point anymore. Now, see, that they call him if that was me, that would have been a strike. If I was up to bat and they threw that pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 as Whit Merrifield swinging at Oliver Perez. Swing and a miss, and Perez gets his, I think it's his 3rd strikeout, right? Or is it his 4th? Because I know he struck. It didn't tell me. Brantley's coming up to bat. He's the DH for the Astros today. I'm telling you, Perez came in here and just started layering people, and that's exactly what he's done. Ball 1, low. Brantley's 1 for 2 today. He's the one that started that big 5-0 run. There's a strike up high, nice sinker. Can Schwarber get there? I think he can, and he surely does. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. The Rockies' defense is just on top of it. We're just getting him. Every time they do anything, we're getting it out of there. Bye. See ya, see ya, see ya. Kyle Tucker's up. He had a single, an RBI, and a run. He's 1 for 3, but he has not faced Perez yet. This will be a first for him. Ball 1 up high. Looking for a slider down here. Foul ball makes it a 2-1 count. I was just trying to get something to go in there. I don't like what the catcher's calling right now. Oh, come on, guys. They're going to get a single. What is Schwarber doing, dude? Get the ball. And he's going to get a double on that. And why do they do that? Can anybody explain to me why when I hit the button, he sits there and repeatedly acts like he's going to throw it? I don't get that, dude. We just gave them a double for no reason. Bye. Oliver Perez just got his. It won't tell me. What is going on? It's probably like his 5th or 6th strikeout. He's only been in for 2 innings. And the Rockies still lead 12-5 going to the 8th inning. As Albert Pujols is 2 for 2 today with a double, a single, and 2 runs. He has been in lucky positions for people like CJ Crone and Connor Joe. They called that a C. Now that's what I'm talking about. When I pitch those pitches, it's ball, ball, ball. 0-1 count to Pujols after a terrible pitch by Leon. Now it's an 0-2 count, but it seems like Albert Pujols always gets an 0-2 count. As Dominic Leone is pitching, he's got his second pitch. He's a good pitcher, good closer. It's 12-5, Rockies lead. There's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Usually Albert can fight his way back into it, and then he'll do something. But we'll see if he does. I mean, he can't be perfect. Foul ball, see, he kept himself alive with that. Then they should throw a ball here if I had to guess, but it may not be. They fooled me a few times today. Nope, they threw another strike. I had to swing. 1-2 count, top of the 8th, no outs. It's 12-5 lead for the Colorado Rockies. They needed this game because we are... Oh, and he struck out Albert Pujols, but we have not had a high-scoring game since the Diamondbacks game in the first series of the season. Hernan Perez, 4 strikeouts today. He has just not been what I thought he was going to be this season, and he's been a disappointment.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that should have been a strike. Anyhow, don't get me started on the umpires on the show. They're terrible. You think that refs on 2K are bad. There's a foul ball as Perez made his first contact with a ball. How about that? We're in the top of the 8th, guys. Not much to go for the Rockies to get this victory. Oh my goodness, that was a nasty pitch. Hernan Perez does not want to strike out again. I'd rather just bunt it and go. Nope. That is his 5th strikeout. That dude is doing terrible. He was hitting 287 till this game. CJ Cron's 1 for 4 today, taking on Leone, who's pitching very well so far. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, slider, swung way too early on that one. That was my bad. I didn't see it was a slider, though. They said just early, so that could have been a single maybe if I'd got lucky. Cron's up to his 5th at-bat, and there is a, oh my gosh, that was, what was that? Leon lost control of that pitch. We got a 1-1 count with 2 outs, nobody on base. The Rockies' bats are kind of getting doused here by Leon. There's another foul. CJ Cron just trying to get a hold of something. He hasn't had a home run in what, 2 or 3 episodes ago.
No, that's down.
Too low, makes it a 2-2 count. 2 outs. I would like Cron to get another hit because his batting average is going to go down. Boy, Leon came in there and just started wearing us out, didn't he? He had 3 strikeouts. Unbelievable. As Perez has done the same for us, though. Now, see, they call that a ball. Now, if they threw that to me when I was up batting, that would have been a strike in a heartbeat. Pop fly, and this should be an easy out for Mr. Schwarber as he grabs it, and that'll be the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning as we're trying to get through this game as quickly as possible now. Keep this lead. Buster Posey's 1 for 3, had a double in the last inning because of some ridiculous, or not last inning, but last time he was up to bat. Strike 1, nice pitch by Perez. We'll keep him in for another bat. Then I'll bring in one of my closers. And there's a nice single. See, I'm hitting the button over and over and over, and it just nothing's happening. Do you just hold it in, maybe? Maybe I'm supposed to hold it in. I don't know. Nobody tells me nothing anymore. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Nice pitch there by Perez. There's a quick out. Made sure he touched the base, and that'll be the 2nd out at the bottom of the 8th with 1 on second as Pedro Leon is up. Nice pitch by Perez. I'm going to let him finish this inning out before I bring in one of our closers in the bottom of the 9th. The 1 inning that actually matters. You know what I'm going to give him here? It's going to be a sinker too low. That time he's not going to swing at them low ones, is he? Foul ball, 1-2 count, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs and 1 on second. As they brought in their closer, and he did a magical job. See you later, guys. We're going to the 9th inning, and we got some people batting. Marcus Simeon's 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. He's hitting .248 this year, .882 OPS, and 12 home runs. Unbelievable. But let's see how he does against Graveman. Kendall Graveman is up to pitch. He's another closer for the Astros. And he threw a low sinker there to make it a 1-0 count quickly here in the top of the ninth as the Rockies are just trying to finish this game out. I wouldn't be mad if he hit another home run, though. Nice stop there by Graveman as he throws it. Good job by Graveman. I got a fly flying around here. 1 out in the top of the ninth as Simeon hits a little grounder. And Kyle Schwarber, who's 3 for 4 today, he's up to bat now. Let's see what he can do to Graveman, who's... Oh, that was timing. That was a timing thing, or I would have been yard on that. I was a tad early on that. Ball one. 1-1 count, 1 out. Top of the ninth inning. Rockies lead 12-5 over the Astros. A game that I almost said, you know what, I'm going to sim it because we're losing so bad. And there goes, oh my gosh. Schwarber's going to get out, but I thought he had another one. Good job by the defense there as the Astros all clouded up that left or right side of the field, and Altuve was standing there. Loreno's 1 for 4 with a single in the 7th. He's up for his 5th at-bat. Had a lot of at-bats here today as Graveman will be pitching to him with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. What better way to end the ninth inning than a guy that strikes out? If you want to hurry up and get a game over with, put Loreno on the plate. I'm just kidding. Oh, foul ball. 1-1 count. Sinker, a little low, and he was a little late on swinging it. It's a fast sinker, and everything that this guy pitches is fast. There's a ball. Even his sinkers, his sliders, everything's really fast. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Nice inside 4-seamer. We got a 2-2 count now with 2 outs. I'd love for Loreno to get one more hit to help his batting average, but there's a good chance that don't happen as that cutter was hit a little early. But I'd also like to see Loreno knock one out of the yard, so who knows what's going to happen. 2-2 count. There's a single, and he'll make that one. So he does get another hit. Nice. Good job by Loreno. He's 2 for 5 today. Yeah, you can show off now, buddy. I'm proud of you. I'm the GM, so like they really respect what I think. Connor Joe's up to bat. He's 2 for 4. And he just knocks one deep to her left field, and it's easy out. So we're going to head to the bottom of the ninth, and I'm going to bring in our closing pitcher. Ladies and gentlemen, we call him Wild Thing. No, I'm just kidding. We don't call him that. Oh, I forgot to warm him up. We'll bring in Joe Smith. We may not even have to use a Villas in this game. Oh, this is my sidewinder, and they called that a ball? That is a ridiculous call by the umpire. Foul ball makes it a 1-1 count. Bottom of the ninth, 12-5, Rockies lead. The only chance the Astros have is to knock in 7 runs in 1 inning. That is not a ball. He has called that a strike on me all game long, and now that I'm up pitching, he's calling it a ball. 2-2 count. Bottom of the ninth as Taylor is 0 for 3 today. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 by Joe Smith. Nice save by Joe Smith so far. That'll be his first strikeout. And up to bat is Whit Merrifield. He's also 0 for 3. That's a low ball. Whit Merrifield is .278 against right-handed pitchers. They only got 2 outs to play with now. Make it 1 out. As Perez will throw it to first. Good job. So we only need 1 more out, guys, and the victory is ours. This game lasted a lot longer than I expected, and that is because we hit 12 runs as Michael Brantley is up to bat now. He's 1 for 3. He was the one in the first inning that started that big, hey, let's get 5 runs on the Rockies quickly ordeal, and he did a good job, but he's not done nothing since then. Oh, they're going to actually get that. What are my guys doing? Wow. I'm used to them automatically finding the ball, and I don't know what's happened to my settings, but they're not finding it. There's a beautiful pitch by Joe Smith as he's allowed a single today. Well, that means we'll get to save Aviles for the next game. Good. Because I'll show you who we're playing next game, guys. See ya! Ending the game, guys. Rockies get a huge victory against the Astros and win their first series this season against a winning team, 2-1. Good job by the Rockies. I'm so proud of that team, and that'll be Cincy's 4th victory of this season. He's going to be 4-1. Look at the Rockies' middle part of the game. 3-2, 3-2. 3-2, 3-2, or something like that. All right, guys. A little highlight here and there. Schwarber had a heck of a game. He does. He has heck of games every game. So Semien also had another 2-home run game. And the player of the game was 2-home run Travis d'Arnaud, who was 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 2 runs. Semien was 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs. Schwarber was 3 for 5, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs. Connor Joe was 2 for 5, 3. Oh, he was 2 for 5, a triple, an RBI, and 2 runs. Houston, I mean, Kevin Gausman will get the loss. Cincinnati will get the win, even though that's going to hurt his ERA a little bit, but that's all right. We can deal with it. Let's go take a look at the box score. Perez 0 for 5, and he has now his batting averages went down to a 231 as CJ Cron's has fell to a 235. Marcus Semien has brought his up to a 246. Schwarber has moved his up to a 298. Loreno moved his up to a 246. Joe moved his up to a 252. d'Arnaud moved his from a 214 to a 244. Villalobos has only hit 1 out of 4, so he's hitting .083. And Pujols moved his all the way up to a 440 this season as he is our DH. What a game, guys. What a game for the Rockies. And let's take a look at the pitching. Since he had 4 strikeouts, but he also allowed a lot of runs. Perez had 4 strikeouts with no runs, and Smith had 2 strikeouts, no runs. So good job by the pitching as a staff, the whole pitching team as a staff. They did a really good job to win this game for the Rockies, and now we get to see who we're going to play next and who's going to be on the schedule for us to play next, because we will do some simming. I am trying to get us to a above 500 record, and we're good enough to be above 500. We have Marcus Semien, we have Kyle Schwarber, we have Travis d'Arnaud, we have Elias Diaz, we have CJ Cron, we have Ramon Loreno. We have players that are really good that would like, if this was real life and those guys were on a team together, that's a problem. And then you have Jose Barrios pitching. That team would be in the playoffs. That is a promise. So let's go ahead and go up here and save. We don't want to lose that win. I'll disappear for a second, but that's all right. You guys can handle it. You guys can handle me not being there, huh? Yes, override. Only microphone is being broadcast. We know. All right, I'm back. How about that? That quick, guys. And let's see what the calendar looks like. I think I want to play the Braves, but I'm also on episode 41, and we only have 19 more to go before we either have to be in the off season or the playoffs. So I'm going to have to sim all the way. Do we play the Braves again soon? No. I do want to play the Braves, but also the Oakland A's are really good this season, and I have a feeling we're going to lose. So this would be Ryan Stanek. Yep, we lose. Yep, we lost that whole series. I knew it was going to happen too. Now the Rockies are 16-21. Let's see where that puts us. We're still in 4th. We're tied with the Padres for 5th, as the Diamondbacks are slowly falling too. This is the hardest part about this game is simming, because you can't decide for them. A loss to the Braves. You've got 1 run lead to protect. Close it out with Estevez. We got that one. Okay, thank goodness. Keep active. And we lost. He's no longer injured. Placed on bench. Man, we are down to 7. This is why I hate simming. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, we're getting killed by everybody. Barnes is trying to close you out. Get a rally going. We got bases loaded. 2 outs with CJ Crum. I might as well give it a shot, guys. We are really struggling in sim, and that's what I hate because we're doing so good in play. Why are we struggling so bad in sim with the kind of players we have on our team? You'd think they would be giving us some victories. We haven't won a series since the Astros series, and I've went 2 or 3 weeks ahead of that now. That's ridiculous. If it comes down to where we're in bad shape, I'm going to have to just play every game, and I don't know what else to do. All right, CJ Cron has a single, 1 for 1 in the bottom of the 9th. We got bases loaded, and it is 2-1 lead for the Giants as Matt Barnes is pitching. The Giants have beat us 2-0 so far. Strike one, I was not ready to jump in a game. CJ Cron is 382 with runners in scoring position this year, so let's see what he does here. Ball one, 1-1 count. Cron, hopefully he'll get walked, and then I won't have to worry about it. They always put me in these precarious positions with Cron. Swing and a miss. Man, that splitter fell perfect. 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. We're going to have another loss, guys. This is getting ridiculous. I should not have to sim and worry about us losing with this kind of team. All right, so that ended that. So we lost another one. Our record's getting worse and worse as we sim. I cannot, for the life of me, understand this. We have some of the greatest players in Major League Baseball on our team, and we're still losing massively in sim. Hey, thank you, Indie Gamer, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Pool host sustains a broken ankle. Turns that he will appear to be out for 1 to 2 months. Put him on the 60-day injured list. Are you going to let me? Thank you. Have they messed any of my stuff up? They better not have. Lineups. Okay, they haven't. The Rockies have failed to last place in the NL West. We're 17-25, 8 games below 500. This is ridiculous. We should not be losing like this in sim. I got to put a DH in. I'm going to put Charlie Blackmon in as DH. Alright, guys, so let's go to not play. I can't believe we are on this kind of losing streak. This is ridiculous. Rockies, this is the same situation. I'm just going to sim to the end of it. I think Rockies beat them. Finally get another victory, 18-25. Just a terrible sim. We win another one. We're 19-25. Now we get to play the Padres. 22-25, and then we play the Rangers.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1.
What do you guys think? I should play the Padres and the Rangers, or play the Padres here and the Pirates? I know what Liam's going to want, but how good's the Padres this year? They're 21-23. I think we should play the Padres, guys. At the Padres. I want to play home, though. We haven't got to play home in forever. Uh-oh. Rockies are down. Connor Joe's at bat. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I have to jump in because I don't want to lose. Yet every time we sim, we lose. The same thing with the Panthers franchise. The only franchise that I can sim and not, well, I don't know yet because I haven't done it, but I don't think 2K would let me lose every game. I definitely think we'd have a better record had I simmed the first 10, but let's see if Joe can do anything. Nobody's on base, so all he can do is tie it. We got Daniel Hudson pitching to us here in Padres home. Bye. End of the game. That quick, guys. And there's another loss for the Rockies. I cannot believe how bad the Rockies are doing in sim. This is so annoying. All he got was 1 for 1, a home run and 3 RBIs, and they gave him player of the game. How do they not have the full amount of hits? I don't understand. Well, we had a victory, guys, and we lost, so back to us losing by 1. Oh my gosh. Why do we have to be down by 1 in the 9th inning every time? That is so stupid, man. This game is annoying. We're having a terrible record over Sim, not because I'm playing terrible. I may have to play a lot of games off live, get victories to get us a winning record. Let's see if we can do it here one more time before I call it a night.
Kyle
Schwarber. Swing and a miss. He's 2 for 3 in this game, though. Not bad. Ball. We got a 1-1 count. No outs in the top of the 9th, though. That's good. Maybe the Rockies can actually beat the Padres here today. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Too late. Let's see what Hudson throws here. He just struck out Schwarber. That's hard to do. All right, guys. Why is Simeon pitch? Why is he batting closeout? Is he playing a different position? Why is he pitching 4th? Or why is he batting 4th? And McMahon's 5th? What are they doing to my lineup? I don't agree with none of this. Alright, I'm getting... For what? I don't know what I did wrong, Amanda. I'm sure it's something, though. Alright, guys, so we can't get any wins in freaking Sim. Obviously. And I'm not very good at jumping in the middle of a game. We got a victory there. We're 20-27. Did we get a win there? Nope, we lost to the Rangers. Go figure. And now it's the draft. I screwed this up, guys. We'll just have to redo this next episode. I love you guys. Have a good day. I'm not going to sit here and do the draft, all of this. It's not giving me the option to stop or anything, so we'll see where it's saved last.